We've made it back to Red Bay, Alabama to get some work done on Ruby.
Yeah, it is the first Sunday after the new year. We've checked in and we're number 48 on the list.
48.
Yeah, this means 47 other people got here faster than we did.
We've been here for a couple of days now, but we spent the last 2 days at MS RV Solutions getting the carpet and flooring replaced. If you haven't seen that video yet, I will link that down below.
Yeah, everything turned out really well, so you don't want to miss that video.
Our main reason for coming here was not to go to the Tiffin. It actually was to get the carpet done.
Right.
But we figured since we're going to be here, you know, a lot of these punch items Phil could have done himself, but we figured, what the heck, let's just go ahead and get them to do it.
So now we are number 14 in line at the Tiffin Service Center. And how do I know we're 14th in line? It's because they send out a daily email letting you know your place in line. And they send out, I think, 2 separate emails to let you know whether you're in the extended or the express bay. So we are going into an extended bay. Now you only get 1 tech in the extended bay, and you get 2 techs in the express bay.
And the reason for that change mainly is because of COVID. They're trying to reduce the risk of spreading that. A few other changes that have happened is the fact that the lounge right next to the service bay is completely pet friendly. It was half and half, but because you can no longer stay in your RV now,
Nope.
which is another change, while they're doing the work, again, because of COVID, they wanted a bigger space for a bigger pet-friendly space. Now, if you want to hang out somewhere without the pets, they have a brand new lounge downtown, and you can hang out there. And both facilities have free Wi-Fi, free coffee, plenty of seating, so you can hang out in either one while you wait.
I know you heard her say free Wi-Fi, but it's Wi-Fi. It's nothing new for 2021.
Whatever.
Yeah. One of the good things that we did prior to coming here is we scheduled our carpet installation prior to coming, so we knew we were going to be on a wait list for the service center, so it kind of worked out in our favor.
Yeah, and if you're wondering exactly the steps of coming to Tiffin, because it's first come, first serve, you know, what the steps are, where to stay, what to do, all of that stuff, we have 2 prior Tiffin videos that go through everything, including a factory tour. Oh, another change. They're not doing tours during COVID. We're kind of bummed because we did want to tour the paint, I guess not department, the paint facility or whatever.
That's over in Belmont, Mississippi.
So we couldn't tour the plant. So again, that's another change. But I will link both of those 2 previous videos down below. Pretty much all the steps are the same, except for these minor changes that we're talking about right here.
Yeah, you will have to go through the gate to get to the service center. That's something that they were in the process of putting up last time. It's Wednesday here in Red Bay, and we are outside of Bay Diesel waiting to get into the shops behind me to do the 45,000 mile maintenance check on the engine and chassis, and also to get the generator up to date on its maintenance as well. Fuel filter, spark plug arrestor, all those things that I would have trouble doing on my own. I could do them, but I just prefer, if I'm going to spill fuel everywhere, these guys do it for me.
It's Thursday, it's almost 2 o'clock, and we just got the call for us to go into Red Bay. So Phil actually is at the Piggly Wiggly. I sent him there to pick up some groceries while I was working on videos, and of course, as soon as he started putting things in the basket, they called. So he is putting groceries away and headed back here, and I have to start getting us ready to pack up, because we need to pack up quickly and get into the bay. It is 6:45 a.m. and we are getting ready to go in for day 2 for some work on Ruby.
Any part you need for your Tiffin, they should have here in the Tiffin store. So we're going to walk through and just kind of see what we need and don't need all in the same time.
Well, maybe not any part, but lots of pieces and parts.
Yeah.
And we may even be picking up some presents for some friends. Are you that friend?
Yeah, who needs filters?
Well, maybe they have more parts than I thought. Need this to brighten your life? All right, so literally everything, including the kitchen sink. Okay, really, it's the bathroom sink. All right, for all those people who ask us about carrying guns, look what we just found. So it says what the rules are in every state that you're traveling through. So if you have weapons, you might want to pick one of these up. Tiffin has a new lounge downtown. This lounge is pet-free. So if you have a pet, you're going to stay on the property at Tiffin and hang out with your pet there. But if you don't have a pet and you don't want to be around other dogs who have allergies or whatever, you can come here.
I like it a lot.
Another bonus when you come to this area is you can find a little bit of everything for your RV. You can see here, this is called the bunkhouse, and you can get all kind of furniture to go in the RV, and it's all used. So people pull things out because they want something else, or they just get rid of it because they want just regular furniture, not RV furniture. So check it out. Looking for a new sofa, a new chair, all kind of stuff. The bunkhouse is the place to find it, and is actually right down the street from the service center.
These are the step covers that Trevor Nichols made for us, custom fit to our stairwell. And as you can see, they fit nicely in the stair, on the stair itself. And he already attached the Velcro, the double stick Velcro to the back of the mat, and he sewed the edge in so it's going to stick to the mat and guarantee that it sticks to the tread. This piece of carpet here was driving us crazy anyway. You can see it's really not attached. It slides all over the place. The double stick adhesive on the back, well, is pretty much done between the dirt and the sand. It just wasn't sticking, so we were looking to replace these anyway. I've got a lot of cleaning to do to get this adhesive, the glue off. Hopefully the alcohol that we have will take it all off. Well, that was easy. All of the old goop from the adhesive, the Velcro adhesive, is off. Now I'm going to put our new step cover on. And I gotta say, it's a nice indoor-outdoor carpet. It's got a nice, almost a non-slip rubber backing on it. And here's the Velcro pieces that I'm gonna peel off and stick on there. Let's do it. New tread covers are in, and I can tell you it dresses up the stairwell. If you can dress up a stairwell, dresses it up really nice. These carpet squares were perfectly cut. Trevor Nichols did an outstanding job, and we really like the way it looks in the entryway. They were $25 a piece for a grand total of $75. You can't beat it. We finished up at the service center yesterday, and I tell you what, they knocked just about everything off the punch list.
Yeah, thank goodness. Now, obviously, Phil could have taken care of some of this stuff, but what the heck? We're dropping it off. We might as well let them hit the punch list as much as possible.
One of the big ticket items that I couldn't get to or couldn't fix myself was this panel underneath the cabinet. It was sagging back here, and I tried to put a few screws in it into the wood, and all it was doing was disintegrating the bottom piece here. So it wasn't holding anything. This whole window box, shade box, was kind of hanging, and it would bounce a little bit. They had the cabinet guys come over, cut it, put the light back in, and everything is like new again. One of the other big ticket items that I needed Tiffin to address was this whole wall moved forward from the bottom. And it moved over probably about an inch, and our bathroom door wouldn't latch. It almost would it pushed all the way in. It's not made to go in. It's supposed to open out.
It's turned into a swinging door.
Yeah, we almost had a saloon door. So the bracket behind the baseboard in the bathroom was actually busted. So where the screw had gone into the floor to hold the bracket down onto the floor tight had busted free, causing the wall to move. And of course, these rolling earthquakes going down the interstate, jostling around, it just moved, and it moved an inch over. We had no idea that's what the issue was until they popped the baseboard off and saw that the bracket was busted. The fix was to put a bigger bracket with 2 screws into the floor, 2 screws into the wall to hold it in place. Now, I could have done that had I known that it was just a bracket that needed to be replaced, but they also drilled that second hole into the tile, into the subfloor, which I probably wouldn't have had the right bit to drill through this ceramic tile.
My chair was also an issue. For some reason, every time I sat in the chair, I couldn't get the leg to go up or down, and I couldn't get it to lean back. Plus, the wiring harness was actually being compressed, and the gears were actually cutting into the wire every time I operated the chair. So they took the chair completely apart this time, redid the wiring harness, make sure the wires weren't too long and getting trapped in the teeth of the mechanism, and now it works again like a champ. And of course, Giz wishes he could sit like this as we're driving down the road, but that is not allowed. No, he just had a bath yesterday too, can you tell? So you know, we will come here to get work done as much as possible because they have all the parts, they know where things are supposed to, how they're supposed to go, how to fix them, and we are in and out. We do not want to have to worry about dropping off our RV somewhere and it sit for a week, a month, a couple of months, like we hear all the time.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, if you have your rig done somewhere else outside of Tiffin, and I had the exact same work done at Tiffin, and we compared bills, ours would come in much, much cheaper.
As a matter of fact, that did exactly happen. So when we had our water leak for our kitchen sink, and of course I'll post that video down below, it is one of the Tiffin Service Center videos, somebody reached out to us and said I had the exact same hole in my
drain line.
I want to call it a tube, and it was a tube in the drain. And they spent what? How much? $1,500?
$1,500 to get it repaired.
And we spent
$230.
Yeah, so huge difference. So we will come here. They're more efficient. They're faster. I mean, it's what they do. Just Tiffin's all the time.
Right, and I know you're saying, oh, they probably had a different RV. They had the exact same floor plan, the exact same year, to a T. They took it to a authorized Tiffin Service Center. I forget where, but I know when he told me how much it cost to fix the same problem, and they had to keep it to do it.
Yeah.
I almost fell out of my chair.
Yeah, so we will definitely continue to come here as much as possible. So I hope this maintenance video helps you guys out just to kind of see normal maintenance, normal wear and tear, and really how the Tiffin process works and everything you can do if you come to Red Bay.
Yeah, and it's, again, one-stop shopping. If you don't have the luxury to drop it off and wait, Tiffin's your best bet. And I know people say, why do I have to drive 1,500 miles to get my rig work done? I can do it right down the street. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
And we're full-timers. We just kind of added to our, plan, if you will. We don't go out of the way because we have family a couple hours away from here. So it just works out for us to swing by, knock out everything at once, and get back out on the road.
Yep. Now, again, if you want to see the cost for Red Bay Diesel, or if you want to see the cost that we spent at Tiffin, head over to our website. I have the links below, and I have pictures of our receipts so you can see what the labor cost for each item was. All right, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up.
And hit the notification bell over here because she stole my thunder. I didn't know what I was supposed to say without my thumb. But hit the notification bell over here.
And hopefully one day we will see you
on the road.